Santa Fe right now in Denver, and we are heading to Coffee. Coffee is a paleo coffee shop, so we're gonna go check it out. Let's go. Walking down Santa Fe right now in Denver and heading to Coffee at the recommendation of our friend Nick. So it's a paleo coffee shop and restaurant, and we're gonna go check it out. I'm gonna try a crackaroon and a salad.
And what is that?
A crackaroon. It's over there. It's like, it's probably like a Cocoroon, I think is the correct name.
Maybe like a macaroon cookie?
Yeah, macaroon, but it's called Crackaroon, I'm sure, because people get addicted to it. So we're gonna give that a try. And then I'm probably gonna get the sardines on greens salad.
That is pecans, almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, a splash of vanilla, coconut, and raw local honey.
So this is the AeroPress. I've never seen one of these. So this is an old AeroPress. It's mine from 10 years ago. They last forever. Simple mechanics. You just put in your ground coffee. There's just a little paper filter on the bottom. Holds it all in the screen. Stir, agitate the grounds with hot water for about 20-30 seconds, and then just press it through.
Derek wanted to start a coffee shop and asked Jamie to do, the second one.
And the resident historian of the coffee shop.
Right. So Derek asked Jamie if she would cook for the coffee shop, and she said only if I do strictly paleo, and only if you go paleo. So he went paleo, and all of our food's been paleo.
It was Wednesday the 3rd.
I remember it.
Cool, but cozy night.
Marla and Jamie.
Nice to meet you.
Derek.
Derek, and this is Jeff.
Hi, Jeff. I'm Jamie Finbo, and this is my husband, Derek.
And we are at Coffee in Denver. And so, when did you guys start?
We started October of 2012, October 2nd.
And what made you start a coffee shop that's paleo focused?
Well, we had a coffee shop back in the 90s. That's actually how we met. And
gave it up when our daughter was born, focused on her for the next 13 years or so. And she was more independent, so we figured we'd get back into the coffee business. And I just wanted a coffee shop, really, but she'd been paleo for a year and a half before that. And wouldn't cook for me unless she could eat everything on the menu, so we decided to go paleo and do a full paleo restaurant with everything.
This is reishi coffee. They grow mushrooms on top of the beans. Am I getting that right? You grow mushrooms on top of the beans?
Biochemists that came up with it worked a lot with reishi mushrooms and studied the way they grow and interact with the vegetation around them in the forest. They actually feed nutrients into the plant that they're growing on or around. So they'll take the green beans and they lay it out, put a medium of the reishi mushrooms on, let it grow for a couple of weeks. And the reishi mushroom, just to eat the compounds in the green beans, they cause it to be acidic or bitter, so it makes a really low acid, smooth cup of coffee. It actually enhances the flavor of lower end coffees. The higher end coffees that we use, it trims a little bit of the sourness off. We do it at a lighter roast here. Usually a lighter roast will give you a more sour taste or more acidic taste to the coffee. This smooths it out nicely, so it cuts off the high that might become unpleasant.
Cool. So if I taste it, am I going to get a taste of mushroom? Or
no, you won't taste it at all, because there's no actual mushrooms in it.
And right now you offer a wide variety on the menu?
we a pretty wide variety. We've pretty much kept it simple. I literally cook out of 100 square feet. I share my kitchen with our dry storage and our ice machine and our dishwasher and our dishwashing sink, so it's pretty crowded and there's not a lot I can do. But we're
like a home kitchen.
It's smaller than my home kitchen.
Okay.
But this is my kitchen. This is the only space I have to make everything here at Coffee, a paleo bistro. This is where I make all my soups. This is creamy chicken tomato, kind of our house soup. And this is my little baby oven that I make all my savories and all my sweets in. I have to wipe it out in between both so that the flavors don't cross over. And it is quite a challenge.
All the recipes are things that we would eat at home before we opened this up. We just brought the way we live to here.
Smaller. We're actually negotiating on our second location right now, which would offer a bigger kitchen so that I could get a little more creative and offer a little bit more variety of savories and baked goods. So.
Yes.
So these are turkey bacon wrapped dates.
It's been an amazing journey. As far as we know, we're the first and only strictly paleo in the United States, and so we get people from all over the world coming in. People on a layover at the airport will literally rent a car just to come out here and eat. And it's just been an amazing journey. There are no words to even describe it.
Nice.
Oh, when I leave the recipe for my salad dressings, because I make them, yeah, they're like, well, how much salt and pepper? Or dash? And they're like, well, what does that mean? So I actually had to measure how much dash.
I love it. I love meeting other people who do the same thing
It's
as
a
I
pinch
do.
here, you know.
Yeah, until it tastes right.
Yeah, and it always tastes the same.
Yeah.
Always, always. But it tastes homemade, and that's the whole point. Because I want people to feel like they're eating at home. I don't want people to feel like they're eating at a restaurant.
And how about your paleo journey? How is that?
Changed my life so much so that I opened a restaurant. Yeah, I was really sick.
Okay.
And nobody really knew what was wrong with me. I had a lot of doctors pat me on the head and tell me to take a Prozac. And changing my diet changed my life.
Awesome. And the food is super tasty.
Oh, thank you so
I've
much.
had the sardine salad, and you'll see more on the blog of what we ate, but everything has been delicious.
Good.
Good. Glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, so coming to you from Denver.
Yay! Yes.
10 Santa Fe.
So we just came back from Coffee, and we met Derek and Jami, the owners, and we had the best time with them. They told us all about their paleo experience and opening their coffee shop, and how it's the first and only paleo restaurant here in Denver. We got to try a whole host of their menu, and we even got to see the tiny little kitchen that Jami cooks everything in. So we had a blast with them, and I can't wait to for you to check out the review on paleoporn.net, and come on over to Denver.
Because I want people to feel like they're eating at home. I don't want people to feel like they're eating at a restaurant.
Yeah.
You know? I just want to nourish people. That's all I want to do.